I restarted everything. And you can tell me whether you can see me or not. So that would be really nice if everything's great now. And Adam did turn into a chair. I'm sorry to say that in order to get this stream to work, we had to turn Adam into a chair. Look at his new beautiful chair, though. He was talking about it for a while. And he seems to really enjoy it. I sat in it for a little while and it worked, and oh no. I guess I did not turn into a... Let me just restart that for you. Of course, now that I restarted everything, I have to restart... Okay. So, Zek9, you love your Titan chair. Best thing you ever bought. How do you like your chair, Adam? You never actually talked about it.
I love it. I love this chair.
Let's see if this is working again.
I mean, in comparison to my old chair, which was essentially a $100 chair from Costco, this was a mighty upgrade.
Kind of crazy just how different it is.
So Zach, now you have the same chair. Yeah, I know, it's beautiful. I highly recommend. It is quite expensive, but the effect it has on your back over long times of sitting in it, it's like there's no money that you could pay for that.
Catspur, are you telling us that Adam now has to play the white pieces?
What chair do I have? It's the company's name is Secret Lab, and they make gaming chairs. And you know, all my research on what is the best ergonomic gaming chair led me to Secret Lab every single time. And I had my eye on this chair for probably a year and a half before I ended up buying it.
Wow.
But yeah, Secret Lab, it's great.
Yeah, and as far as people, I mean, if you're a streamer and you kind of want to know what just happened there, what was really weird, it wasn't a computer problem, it wasn't an internet problem or a network problem. It looked like it was, but the way that I stream is that I have my OBS on my computer, just regular OBS, doing its thing, all the scenes and everything, but I don't actually hit the record button or the start streaming button on my OBS. What I do is I have a second computer that I remote into that also has OBS, and I stream all of our contents to that computer, and then that computer then broadcasts out and does all the heavy lifting of the actual streaming part of the CPU and all that stuff. I offload it to that computer, and that computer was showing everything was fine. My computer was showing everything was fine, but the remote computer's OBS must have had some sort of connection issue with the video, even though I was seeing it on that computer as everything was fine. So I had to restart the OBS, and then it was fine. That's why since that computer was running the actual streaming portion, I had to stop the stream to restart it.
What I like about this chair is that it's quite firm, right? So like at first, the firmness kind of can put you off. It depends on how comfortable you are on firm surfaces. But because it's so firm, it just supports you. Like it pushes up, you know, it doesn't let you sink in at all. So it gives you like firm support. It has nice lumbar support, and it has a lot of adjustabilities in terms of like how high the armrests are or the angle that they're at, or you know, it even has a reclining option, so I can like, you know, recline kind of like like you would in a car. Yeah, it's just nice and firm.
I have a problem in the sense that I can't carry enough stone shards to create a troll statue.
Really? Well, you have to empty some stuff out, maybe.
Oh, I emptied everything out.
Yeah, it's basically an ergonomic robot. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's keep going. What do I need to drop in order?
Yeah, it's a great office chair as well. Like I'd say. I mean, any chair that you're going to sit in a long time, you kind of want it to be comfortable. And, this company really strives hard to make sure that the chair is comfortable for long periods of time.
Everything's off now.
Do I still sell lead weapons? Did I ever sell lead weapons? I don't recall.
Lead weapons.
I mean, I know they made that change where lead, like you would make a lead maul to bash stuff because it has a better effect at bashing.
Oh my god, Deathwind.
Oh, do I sell lead weapons? Ah, Deathwind, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Who got these gifted subs from Deathwind? Perry Hellion, Who Wants to Die, Nasua, 1967 Limewood Gaming, and Frogtown Hero. You all got a gifted sub from Deathwind, and we're about to hear, crazy Deathwind. While I...
Thanks, Deathwind. Okay, so
wow.
back to typical. Do I sell
and
lead weapons?
Deathwind, he has to go. Thanks so much for dropping by, Deathwind.
Oh, thanks so much. We'll see you next time.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just waiting for these five notifications to go. Okay. So
I am not sure if we have lead on our deed. I don't think we have lead anywhere on our deed, but I think somebody in the Alliance might have some. Do you know, Brian, if anybody?
I think that there is one person that has lead. I just don't remember which one it is.
Okay. And furthermore...
It's Seren.
Oh, okay. Seren has. Furthermore, my weaponsmithing is quite low still, so I can imp up to 40 quality weapons now. Oh yeah,
which is not too bad.
You did tell me. I kind of remember that
but
now.
But here's the problem. The problem is I can't create troll statues because I literally dumped everything off my body.
Really?
And I still can't create one. I'm just not strong enough. I think you might be much more strong than I. So if you can hold one... Actually, let me do this. Maybe. No.
Okay.
So maybe.
How many do you need to hold?
Stone chisel. Maybe
Like
if I
take
create...
one and cut out a little bit of one.
Yeah.
Right, Wolfmare says you only need 3 more kilograms.
I know. Let's do a brick. Let's see if I can do this.
And the worst is if you do all this work and you try it and you fail.
Huh? No. Okay, let me do another brick maybe.
Oh, is that right? Lead weapons make poison wounds? Interesting. I was also under the impression that lead damages faster than most.
We will do instead grindstones until I can carry another one.
Okay.
Okay, we'll do 2 and see if I can carry.
You know what I think what time it is for? Is beer time. I'm going to go get my
beer time. All right, it's troll making time still for me. Nope, nothing yet. Let's see.
There we go.
Can I do it? Nope.
I wonder, should I go and get some more marble while you're doing this?
If you can.
If I can.
You know what? We have another problem, though. And I was
What's the other
trying
problem?
not to say what the problem is.
If we deny it, it's not really a problem.
That's right. And the problem is that, and I knew this before, marble statues cannot use demons.
What? You can't make
No
a
such
demon-
thing as a demon marble statue. And how you doing, Okie Wolf? We are
Yeah, how's it
just
going?
finding out.
running into problems left, right, and center.
Oh, okay.
And then dyeing things white isn't an option really either.
Nope. So let's take a look.
Wha-
Where's my marble? I know it's in my ESP. That's why I couldn't. It's my cart. So let's just look at what we can create. We can create
There's not
nymph,
many options.
horse, girl, dog. We're not using the dog. The problem is not the dye. I don't think that white does anything on stones anymore. Can I carry enough?
Really.
I cannot.
Right.
So I can't actually carry 165.
Right, the demon. What? That's so weird. Like, of all the statues, I think it's the dog and the demon. Both don't have a marble version, but every other one does.
We're running out of options here.
Yes, Wolfmare. If only white paint actually made it white, though, that would help. But apparently it doesn't.
So yeah, I think you should be able to make this statue.
Okay,
So I'm going to let you do that.
Hold on, let me unload my stuff into my cart. Whoops.
And I don't think that there's a graceful way to really.
Hell horses would-
Oh wait, where'd you go?
The hell horses
To
are
really do this
not
well?
behaving.
Paint.
You need to-
Yeah, we need paint
Empty,
in
yeah.
the game. So all we have to do is get the game.
Wow, look at all this stuff in my cart.
Yeah, it's all
That
my
must be
stuff.
all your
I
stuff.
dropped all of
I'm
my
gonna-
stuff.
I'm gonna use your cart to drop all my stuff in.
We'll see how much you can carry.
Well, I'm holding a lot of stuff, so
I'll create the demon.
okay. I'm holding nothing now.
That's one. We got two.
I can hold 160.
Chess
You said you
is
need
really
165?
complicated. 165.
So I'll need
Do
a
you
tool
want?
to chisel out. So I need 165.
Can you do 66?
166. I don't know yet. I'm gonna have to make a grindstone. Oh, you know what I could do?
Bricks.
that'll probably
Here's
work. Is
3.5.
I can unequip all my gear. Did you try that as well?
I did, yes.
Okay.
And because...
That might allow me to pick up.
Now let me pick up my stuff before I forget.
You wish for taxidermy to be a thing. Yes, I can pick up enough. But now the question is, can I do that and pick up a chisel? Oh, I'm still wearing a boot. I know taxidermy is one of those things that have been long requested, and lots of people... I mean, there's some Wurm Unlimited servers that have taxidermy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why they haven't gotten around to putting it into the game. Seems like it would be a good idea to do that. Okay, looks like I should be able to do this.
All right, we need one.
With a troll, statue of a troll?
Yes. Did you do it?
I failed, but I have another chance.
You
at
can
it.
do it. All right, I'll let you do it. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna use the washroom.
Okay, sounds good. Ah, there we go. There's a troll, and then I'll see if I can do that with marble. Oh no, we don't have marble. Right, we ran out. So, yeah, we'll have to go get some more marble. Been in Mammoth for 1.5 weeks and you're missing Worm. Yeah, I know. I recently went on a vacation where I was wormless for 8 days. And yeah, I know how you feel. Yeah, I know. Taxidermy is one of those things that as long as I've been playing, people have been asking for it. Yeah, typical saying of like bear rugs and those rugs. So that is true. They did add those. It's not quite like taxidermy though. Taxidermy would be taking the actual animal and stuffing it so that it's like a, you know, a little model in your house. I love how there have been, Wurm Unlimited servers that have included it just to show that it's possible. And actually, it doesn't look like it's all that hard to put it into the game. I just I don't know. I don't know why they haven't yet. Okay, now I gotta put all this stuff back into my... And there's like... all my stuff got mixed in with Brian's stuff. And now I don't know which one's mine and which one's his. Let's see here. These are mine. This is mine. My armor. I have a needle that's labeled Faye, but it's actually mine. Let's see here. And then I might go over to Ivy Song's deed. I don't know if Ivy's on. No, she's not on. But she has the marble on her deed. And she let us mine out a whole bunch of marble. So hopefully she won't mind if we do that. That's my carving knife. That's my spindle. My lantern, yes. And I think that's it. Okay. I'll take Faye's cart back. I don't think he'll mind. Right, Faye? You have heaps of lead just upriver if you need some. Cool. Where upriver are you? Exactly. Are you like at the mouth of the opening, just to the north? J18. Let's see.
All right.
Oh, that's
Okay, so you
way
did
down the
get the
river.
troll
Let's see.
statue.
J18. All the way around, so past Overture. Well, Seren said that she has lead on her deed, and she's just on the other side of the water from us.
All right, so
Yeah, I
let
did get the
me
troll statue. I am
me get
now
my
going
cart.
to.
Where's my
I'm
cart?
taking your cart. You have to take my cart now because you have all your stuff in my cart.
You're taking your. You took my cart.
I took your cart because all my stuff was in your cart, and all of your stuff was in my cart. So I figured for the time being,
I
we could
guess
just
I
swap
should
ports.
take the rest of my stuff, shouldn't I?
Yes. And I'm just headed to Ivy's deed right now. I'm gonna see if I can grab some of that marble.
All right. Well,
We still need a
I'm really
solution to
hungry. I
the-
need some food. The food.
Okay.
Where's the food? The food's in my cart.
Oh, I see.
That's
How
okay.
hungry? Are you
That's
sure?
okay.
I don't see. Oh, it's in the barrels. One of the barrels. Yeah. there it
Yeah,
is.
probably.
Ooh, I'm hungry.
That's
too. I'm gonna
okay.
eat.
So. Ugh. All right, I will move all the stuff around, and actually, I have an unworm related story. So yesterday, I went apple picking. The apple picking just
okay.
started here, and this place, it's a place just out of town. This kind of big farm. They have many different things there, and
Which farm did you go to? Because I went to a farm yesterday too.
what? Which farm
We
did
didn't
you
go
go to?
Apple picking, but we were thinking about it until we saw how much they're charging for apple picking.
Yeah,
we went to
in
Brooks
real
Farm.
life. In real life. Oh, you went to
Yeah, in real
Brooks
life, yeah.
Farm. We went to Applewood Farm. And oh, what happened to your stream? Adam just left the whole
What's
stream.
What just happened?
Oh
I'm
no,
back.
you're there.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Something happened. Like Discord just restarted. Wow, look at all the
That's a
technical
weird
difficulties we're having today.
This is so
Oh,
funny.
brother.
There we go.
Okay, so which farm did you go to?
You got to share your webcam, by the way. So I went to
Oh,
Applewood
goodness.
Farm. Yeah, let me see. So to place
Now
this,
it's all off. Goodness.
I'll hold Alt, and that'll move it directly in the middle.
I don't think we've had this many technical difficulties in one stream.
No, I
before.
actually can't see your camera.
Yeah. Hold on. I gotta do this. And I gotta
Yeah, it's
do
been a while
this.
since we've had any difficulties like this. That just randomly pops up. Wait a second, I did it backwards. Okay.
Can you see me now?
No, we cannot.
In Discord, can you see me?
Nope.
What? I see myself broadcasting to you.
Yeah, I can see the broadcast. I just can't see your webcam.
That's what I mean. I see my webcam in Discord. Now it's off. Now it's on. And it keeps resetting every time I do that.
Well,
Do you see me? Oh, maybe I have to
Nope.
close this. Do you see me now?
nope.
No, what? What is going on?
It's saying on my side that you're not sharing your webcam. That the video's off.
I wonder if it's a snap camera problem. Let me look at snap camera.
If it was, then we would see a snap camera icon. I guess I should be using... No, I'll do it this way. So
This is super.
anyway, while Adam fixes that, so I was at the farm, and I guess it's a brand new season. The apples just started, and so that they had a surcharge. They had a fee to get into the farm, which is not normally what happens with these farms. So $10 just to get in, and then plus the cost of purchasing the actual apples. You had to use, because of COVID, you had to use your own bag, or you had to purchase their bag and then only use their bag to purchase. You had to purchase ahead of time, fill up the bag, and go. But because they cost $10 to get in, they said, if you want, you can take a free pumpkin or a free squash.
Okay, I know which farm you went to.
Yeah, Applewood
Was
Farm.
that the one in Applewood Farm? That's it.
Yeah.
I've been there before.
So they actually have a giant pumpkin field and a giant squash field. Like just massive. Let me just see if I can place this before I.
Is
So
my
we
video
thought-
back yet, by chance?
No.
No?
Did you
Okay.
leave? Maybe you should leave in there. So we decided we're gonna get squash because it's too far out for a pumpkin. Way too far out to get a pumpkin and
walk.
put a pumpkin outside out of our house or something. But
Oh,
we
I
could
see.
cook squash and cook the squash like for soup or something. So
Hmm.
So we went to the squash field, and it's just this massive field, and I'm like, I'm gonna try to find the biggest squash I can. So they're all growing, and you see all these like squash everywhere. Some of them are small, some of them are big, and I'm walking like quite a while all through this squash field, and I'm the only one there, like walking through the squash field. Everybody else is
Okay.
trying to get pumpkins for some reason.
Pumpkins.
I'm the only guy that said, I'm going to get a squash.
Yeah, a pumpkin's not going to last 2 months.
Yeah, it's not. I don't know why. I guess
Yeah,
I don't know why everyone's getting pumpkins. And so
Mhm.
I find this massive squash just like in the middle of the field.
Okay.
It's so big. And I know, Adam, you can't see it, but I have
No.
it here for you guys to see. Look how big this squash is. This is the squash I
And that came free.
and this came free. They just gave.
Well, I mean,
they just, and imagine I'm sitting there like walking out with the squash, and then we had two, because we had two people. We could get two, so I found a second squash, almost as big as this one, and I'm carrying these two squashes, like on my back, walking out, and I'm just like, oh, here's we have a bag of apples. I'm like, yeah, I got my squash.
That's hilarious.
It's so heavy. It's so heavy. But yeah, that's gonna be a crazy amount of soup. Man, it's so much squash. So we have two of those.
That's awesome.
It's like you can't even hold it. It's really heavy. Like,
Now, was it busy? Because the last time I went to Applewood Farms, it was super busy.
yeah, it wasn't super busy, but it was busy. Like they have a wagon ride, and the wagons were full. We ended up
Yeah,
just
like
walking everywhere.
We had to park in like the 4th overflow parking or something silly like that.
What? They have overflow parking? Yeah, it wasn't
Mhm.
that busy.
Okay, wasn't that busy.
Yeah, we could still park in their lot. And lots of apples. We've got a giant bag of I guess it's called ginger gold apples they're picking right now.
Oh, is that
and,
right? I've never heard of that type of apple.
Very, very nice, sweet, but a little like sweet ginger type of flavor.
Interesting.
Yeah. Actually, really like it. I guess this is the middle, according to...
Okay.
Oh no, why is it turning? Don't turn.
Ooh, Ivy has lead here too.
Okay. There.
But I think I went the wrong way.
Do we need lead right now?
No, but the fact that Ivy's deed is like right up against ours means that it's quite easily accessible.
Does that actually taste good, like an apple squash soup? Is that a thing?
I'm sure Apple makes everything taste good.
There's a move to center option? Huh.
Is there?
When did that come into the game?
I think I kind of knew about that, but
Okay. So this
I
would be a
don't
lot
really ever
faster,
use
wouldn't it?
things. Yeah. What were you trying to do? Like push and pull it so it was in the center?
Just placing it into the center.
All right. I see Ivy has a lot of surface mining to do up here. I have to help her with that. In exchange for all these materials she's letting us mine from her. Mine.
Yeah, it's such a typical Wurm moment, especially if you played this game for so long and it wasn't there, and then one day they just added it and you didn't see the notes.
Yeah. Did that come with the place option?
I don't know. So this will make it a lot easier for these guys.
For which guy?
Oh, typical. There's a place in the middle. Place in center. Move to center. I don't know. Who remembers when that came into the game?
I mean, there is that place feature where you can hold Control or Alt and it like snaps it to a grid.
Yes, that's a thing. But this is like
That's-
you just right-click the statue or right-click the item, and then you go move to center. So in that case, I'm just gonna load up all of this stuff. Instead of subjecting everybody to that sound.
Man, whoever designed this server to have this particular ridge here. You know that ridge that goes across our whole alliance area?
Yeah?
Like, I don't know what they were thinking.
What do you mean?
Like, it's this really skinny and tall. It's not, I wouldn't call it a mountain range, but it's like the skinniest mountain range you've ever seen. It's like, I don't
She's
know
talking
what
about
were they
something over there behind this.
Yeah, what were they thinking? Like, I'm trying to traverse it, but it's not going very well.
You could fix that.
I know, we can fix it. Ivy is in the process of fixing it, but in the time being, like right now, she's dug up an area that makes it impossible to come down. So I have to go really far in order to come around and make it back
So
to the
all
mine.
it needs is some love.
Yeah.
And like
it has
Kat's
so much
saying-
personality.
Yeah, so much personality. So move to
Yeah.
the center. Move to the center. That makes things so much easier.
So how much iron would you say that? Not iron, marble. How much marble? Would
Marble?
you say we need?
So the troll would take... Let's take a look at this. We need the troll. And then I'm not sure what we're going to do here. You want me to make a keybind for what? For place?
Keybind for place. Hmm.
For move to the center? Oh, yeah. I didn't even know it existed. I moved all these to the center. I just have to place it. I don't know. I do have a keybind to push, but you know, I mean, it comes to the point where, okay, let's say you wanted to make a keybind for all of the different things that you could do, push, pull, and all that stuff. Look how many keybinds I'd have to create. 1, 2, 3. Let's ignore gently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 6 if I want place. This is why it would be great if there was like a default action key I can move stuff to. And since I don't move things a lot, I'd only want it to be temporary. So let me go to place. Think we're good with the pawns? Everything's centered? So we need the trolls. We need... I don't know what we're going to do with the demons. What are we going to do with the demons?
And I have I'm having issues, but there is a friendly neighbor named Emmett who is helping me locate this vein.
So one thing that we could do, and this would not be the best thing, would be to make it so the demon statue is just made out of stone, and then we would have to dye all of it. Or just rename it.
Right. We just need to kind of know
that, or we have a completely different type of statue. We could use something completely different. Change both of them. Or just for the white side. No, then
right.
the question is, what is left?
Serotonin says, instead of using demon, use something else. And the problem is that there isn't really anything else. Like we could use an item in the game that's kind of like a pillar or something like that, but
yeah, so instead of white, we could use like people are saying red. We could have a red side and then just dye everything red. Now red does take a lot of cochineal. I don't have any. Do you have any?
We have a little bit. But probably actually it'll depend on how much each statue takes. We'll have to look that up, and we do have a little bit of cochineal.
Well,
we're trying to solve the issue of the soul demon not having a statue. Is that right?
Yeah. And thanks so much for the follow, Haru Glory.
Yeah, thanks for the follow.
I don't like the demon statue not having a white variant.
And can you dye a spirit castle black?
All right. Can you dye a spirit castle black? Yes.
Okay, you can dye mailboxes. Okay. Like this is another thing that we're gonna have to struggle with, is that we're gonna need some dye.
But we don't need the best dye.
We don't need the best dye, but black dye requires acorns. And I think it's just iron. Acorns and iron. Could be wrong.
Acorns and iron.
Black dye requires tannin and iron. And tannin is acorns, right? And water. I did a little bit of what is it called? Natural substances. And I was thinking of making it my priest, a skill that my priest does.
Okay. Sure.
So I started that. We have like a whole bunch of animal bits that I've been combining into healing covers. Yeah, we have 3 weeks to dye them. Yeah, it's a matter of collecting the acorns.
Yeah, we don't have any acorns, that's for sure. Okay, I
We
completely
actually might
did
have some, but we'll see
this
how much we
wrong.
need. That's
This needed to be pushed over here.
so I think spirit castles come out pretty white, if I'm not mistaken, to begin with. Am I right about that? Like they
Alright.
come out a little bit more white than the regular stone statues. Do you know, Brian?
They do? What do you mean?
The spirit castles.
They do, yeah.
Yeah, so that might work out nicely. Like the regular spirit castle could be the white side, and we can just dye them black.
Okay, everything's centered. So
So we
now,
just need to think about
place.
like what was the solution at Linton? Was it just that both sides were stone?
Both sides were stone, that's what we ended up doing, and then
Right.
dyeing both sides.
And then dyeing both sides. Oh, it's such a pain that they didn't make a marble statue.
It
For
doesn't
the
have to
demon.
be perfect. Just perfect enough to play the game.
Right. Zinc is used for white dye. I don't know if we have found any
Whoa,
zinc
what is
anywhere.
this thing doing?
Yeah, if they just fix things like that, yeah.
Look at this thing go around in
Yeah.
circles. What's that?
It is just good enough to know which is which. It would just be nice, you know? It'd be nice if it
Oh,
was.
God.
Yeah. And Wurm is like that, you know? Like there's so many things in this game where you would say that same thing. It would be really nice if they would just fix that. How many things could you say about that in this game?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, in general, masonry could use. Man, this is it me?
A little bit of love.
Yeah,
I can't see what you're doing, so you'll have to describe to me what's happening.
literally not moving now as I place. Okay,
You're trying to
let me
move
do this
something and it's
manually.
rotating
First,
the
I think
statue. Oh,
let's clockwise it up here. There. Can I just use that clockwise and just... Oh, God. Yeah. There's a problem.
what's that?
There we go. I decided to just not use place for rotation because it was not working well. Yeah.
So you would rotate it and it wouldn't come out the way that you wanted it to? Is that?
Yeah, and it's like rotating the wrong direction and it's taking a long time.
Oh.
So I'm just chose clockwise and I'm just going to keep turning something clockwise until
Yeah, I've had that
it's
situation
exactly what I
before.
need. That's better. No, I held the button too long. There we go.
It looks like marble would be good for my skill gain. Like right in the right spot.
All right. Now let's do the troll.
Yeah, I know. Like, I mean, part of it might just be the amount of work it takes to make each one of these things, but I don't know. It might be for lore reasons. Yeah, why just leave one? We can look at the white dye. We'll have to find zinc because I don't think we have any zinc in the area, at least that I know of. But from my understanding, dyeing items is kind of borked right now, especially for the extreme colors like white and black.
Really?
Well, I mean, you saw at the, like, how did the white and black statues look like at Linton?
Yeah, white was not good, but black was fine.
Black was fine. Okay, so
Yeah.
white was not good.
So did you want to try to fix your camera? And the only thing that I can think is that you could close Discord.
Right, I'll have to exit Discord. Okay, so I'll be back then.
And while Adam's doing that, you can see here that one side is almost done, other than that mailbox. So let's take a look, because I know that the mailboxes. Actually, let's do the other one here. Okay, so if I take a look at Spirit, what is it called? Spirit Cottage or Spirit
We're still
Castle?
streaming.
Are they the same? Yeah, and we can hear you, Adam. 11 stone bricks, 11 clay, 2 square pieces of cloth. And the Spirit Cottage gets rid of the need for the cloth. Let's go with the castle. I mean, at least it's a castle, right? And do we need zinc? We completely do need zinc, don't we? If we're wanting to do this.
Okay, can you see me now?
We cannot, but we can at least see your factional fight logo.
What?
Is it my side?
Okay, if I do that, can you see me?
Nope. Let me see. There, we can see you.
Okay. Are you sure? You can see me now?
Yeah,
That's
we
super
can
odd
see you now.
because
Now
I
just
can't see
share
myself.
your screen.
Now I can't see. Okay, there we go. Okay.
There we go.
That was super weird.
Adam's back. Yeah. So what do we need here? We need... So wherever you are... Actually, let me just take a look. We need... Oh, I need food. But we need clay and the small pieces of cloth. And Serotonin is
Okay.
willing to come and drop off some zinc if we're wanting to do the entire dye making thing.
Awesome.
And I'm gonna see
That would be
if
greatly appreciated.
there's any clay over here. Let me see. Oh, there is clay. Can I get down there? No.
What is this game?
The Stray Wizard.
It's a very good
What
question.
is this game? So this game is It's a medieval. Yeah, this game is called Wurm Online.
Yep.
Is that enough?
No. Not
No.
enough.
It's a medieval sandbox. What did they say in the trailer? In the 2014
Yeah,
trailer.
medieval
It's a medieval
sandbox,
MMO
RPG.
Wait, why is there this? Why
Okay,
is there this
so
road that you can't go down?
if you've
All right.
what's the main directive? So the idea is that because it's a sandbox, like it's a true sandbox, meaning that the main directive is the game gives you a certain set of tools
Oh
and
man, why did I think that
abilities
this was
to
clay?
do things and modify the world. The world begins, like the server opens and it's like completely fresh in nature, forests and deserts and different biomes, and you are trying to, I guess, set out to survive and gather resources and craft items and build basically whatever you want. You can terraform the land, so you can shape the land. You can craft houses, and I'd put it in the category of simulator. Like it's like a world simulator, a medieval world simulator with like tons of different skills to level up. And as your character progresses, things become easier, quicker, and you can make higher quality things that will.
There's the clay.
There's a player economy. Help me out, chat. What is this game all about? So those of you in the chat, if you can help out explaining to the Stray Wizard, what is Wurm Online? Because it is definitely a game we have come to love, and we've been playing this game and streaming this game for probably about 8 years now. And
There you go. Build your own fantasy.
Yeah, build your own fantasy.
It's like
See,
a survival MMO with terraforming. So that would make more sense, I guess, if you've ever played any survival MMOs. The Stray Wizard. What kind of games have you played in the MMO space?
Yeah, and Zek9 is relatively new. He's streaming a lot of Wurm Online recently, and he's also one who's fallen in love with this game. I mean, because
Can you use it to
just
play
launched-
D&D?
Oh, interesting idea. Totally, probably could. It definitely draws a lot of parallels to D&D. Like you're talking about, can you roleplay in this game? And I would say roleplay is something that this game really lends itself towards. Yeah, so WoW and ESO, those would be considered theme park MMOs. This game is quite a bit different from that, where the game itself does not provide you any direct instruction or path to go, or every region is open to you at the beginning, and there's no like newbie area and so on and so forth. It's essentially just a real large world with
The best way I can describe it to you, Stray Wizard, with that background is you're used to playing a game where the combat is the focus of your gameplay, in the sense that everything else that you would do in World of Warcraft or ESO is what you would do to complement your combat, your character that does combat, armor to do combat. So you do so. Yeah, this is more like the survival game. So if you've ever played any of those newer survival game, everybody here can help me. Which survival games have you played? Whether it's you ever played Minecraft, this would be a better analogy here. If you ever played Minecraft, this is the survival mode of Minecraft.
But not quite, because you would have to couple Minecraft with a game where your skills matter. Kind of like Ultima Online. It has a very similar skilling progression to Ultima Online, but a three-dimensional world, kind of like Minecraft. In fact, this game was created by Notch, who went on to create Minecraft. So it definitely draws a lot of parallels to Minecraft.
But essentially, this was the survival game that came out a decade or 15 years before survival games were a thing.
Yep.
So it's old, but it has a lot of depth. And you can do things in this game that just is not possible to do in other games right now. And it's got a type of gameplay that is geared more for the long-term player, or the player that wants to feel like they can accomplish something if they just keep persevering. And
yeah, Atlas straight up copies from Wurm, yeah. I've heard a lot of good things about that game, Atlas.
it's a more complex version of every other survival game that you've probably ever played.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Very complex in its mechanics and very complex in the underlying framework of a lot of the things. So, and therefore it lends itself to a player that's willing to spend time to uncover its secrets and the way that the game actually functions. In the downside is that it does not lead to a player looking for a game to jump into and they're wanting to get a lot done in an hour. They're wanting to learn the game and be settled in a place and have done their discovery and adventure within an hour and then you're done. Especially when you just started the game. That's not this game.
Right.
Expect to go on many adventures that take hours. And those adventures are led to whatever your goal is in this game.
Ooh, there's a rainbow. Can you see that rainbow? It's to the
Which
north,
direction?
North.
I see this rainbow
Northwest.
right here. But you're
Northwest?
looking this way. So you're looking at this side of the rainbow. Yeah, I see the full rainbow.
Yeah, awesome. Looks very cool.
Yeah. And then, of course, Haven. The little tiny Haven.
Is 60 marble okay?
Yeah, I think
that's
so.
enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to get the clay done. I've got about... I don't have enough, do I? If I had to make 4 spirit castles, I would need 44 clay if I didn't fail. So, what, 60 clay? Unless you want to just go and get clay from our place, along with some cloth. So the cloth
Yeah, I
that
can
we
pick up
would
some
need,
clay.
2 square pieces of cloth. So
Okay.
times 8 square pieces of cloth.
8 square pieces of cloth.
Anybody have 8
Okay.
square pieces of cloth?
I'll make
I don't
it
think
along
we
the
do.
way. We have enough materials to make it, so I can make it.
Yeah, so that type of game. All we can say, though, The Stray Wizard, is that it's free to try on Steam or just going to wurmonline.com. So just try it.
It is free to try. and the free trial is essentially unlimited. Like you can try it for however long you like. It's only that your skills get capped at 20. So and
So give it
that's
a shot.
you pretty much are not hampered by anything else. So you start off essentially the same as a paid player, all the way up
Just
to
go to
your skills
Steam,
of 20.
go to
So,
Wurm Online, download the client, type in a name that you want to play with into the launcher, and then just hit play.
yeah, once if you want to pay for it monthly, it's €8 a month. €8. So I don't know. It depends on where you are. If you're in the US, that's approximately $10 US a month. Might be less or more depending on the conversion rate that you get.
And it's what would you call it? It's a little more confusing. Yeah, so that yes, it's 10 a month. If you buy more months, you get a discount. Quite a substantial discount if you're paying more per month. And then there is the ability to pay for your monthly premium within in-game funds as well.
Right.
That will become more prevalent as the months go by. The way that the game works is that every single server is like its own giant island. So it's an uninstanced giant plot of land that you can just sail. So everything that you see is a place that you can go, and everything that you see here, trees will be there. I'll go up to these trees and I can chop them down or harvest them or pick sprouts from them. You can do a bunch of stuff to trees, and you can take the trees, chop them into logs, turn them into whatever you want. There's so tools, furniture, houses. You can build your own area. You could take this whole place here and you can make it your own area. And I would see, like when you're chopping down the trees, I would slowly see the trees kind of disappear from that area. Just like this place here, this guy decided to build their own little village here. Got a little house. Looks like some animals maybe right here.
Oh, and Antier got, I just noticed, Antier got 30 mine logic. Oh, I'm so jealous. Congrats.
30 mine logic.
Yeah.
Oh, you have zinc hidden under the stone. Okay.
Do you have to worry about other players wrecking things? Man, you're asking the precise right questions. Boy, I really think that this is the type of game for you, the Stray Wizard. If you play on the PvE servers, you don't have to worry about it at all. There are permissions that allow you to really control what your stuff, so long as you plant a deed. Now, deeds cost silver for upkeep, and silver is like the in-game currency that you would buy with real-life money, but it's a very minimal amount. I think we have 2 deeds right now, one for each of us, and both of them are about 1 silver each upkeep per month. Now they do have like a starter pack going on. I think for your first time premium, I think it's €8 and you'll get 2 months. So it's like you get double the value on your first purchase. And it also comes with 2 silver, I think.
Yeah.
So like it gets you started a little bit.
It's sort of like a medieval engineer, sure. Yeah.
Medieval Engineers is
but MMORPG and a full world to explore with many people.
How many clay did you say?
I was doing about 50 or 60, but I've dug about 50. I don't know how I'm gonna get them there. Let's see.
20?
I'll have to do it the old school way.
20 more? And should I bring bricks? We have bricks.
The grab and dump.
Should I bring some bricks?
Bricks. Why do we need bricks?
The stone for the mailboxes. They don't need bricks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
How many bricks do they need?
Bring like 80. No, it's more like 50, 60.
One.
I think it's
So it's
44
11.
exactly, right? So,
So 44. Okay. Yeah,
you know,
okay.
the grab and dump. I just can't carry enough of this stuff.
Grab and dump.
Oh, I knew that was going to happen.
Right. The €12 for 2 months premium and 5 silver is the best new player offer. Totally. Like that'll be enough if you €12 to get you started. That 5 silver is enough to plant your first deed.
Okay.
Yeah. Try it out for free, see how you like it, play around with the systems. Just know that if you're playing as a free player, your stuff won't be protected. So you'll want to, like, if you do fall in love with the game like we have and want to progress, you'll want to plant a deed.
I would not recommend planting a deed, at the beginning. I would definitely recommend joining a village. Yeah.
Joining a village, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do that too. Yeah, you don't need to have your own village to start off, you're right.
Play with others. Learn the game and see if it's right for you.
Yeah.
Trying to find a way back up to our chessboard.
Skill up before venturing out. Totally good advice. Totally.
How do I get up this chessboard?
I don't think you can be a part of a village and own your own village at the same time. If you own a village, you're going to be the mayor of that village.
Right. You can be part of an alliance.
You can be part of an alliance, yeah.
And magic, there's magic, but not in the way that you probably think there's magic, considering your name's the Stray Wizard. There's no wizards in this game, right? It's a medieval setting.
There are priests.
There are what they call priests, and the priests, there's basically religion in this game, where if you're wanting to be a priest, you have to follow a religion, and then by following that religion, you can become a priest that unlocks specific spells that you can cast. But to be a priest, it's a hard life. It's a hard life.
There are quite a few limitations that priests have.
But people do it. I'm not gonna lie, people love the priest life.
A lot of people use priests as alt characters, though. That's definitely a thing.
Okay, so what do I need to do? Let's take a look at the items that you have in here. I'm going to make a couple bricks. Oh, you're almost back? So I don't need to make a couple bricks.
No, I have
I'll
59
have
bricks.
1 brick and 1 clay, and then I'll see what it takes. Let's see what it takes to make, actually, let's use the crafting window.
Yeah, more so clerics and wizards. Yep, that's the idea. And priests can enchant tools and make them better, and there's lots of different things that priests can do that enhance the gameplay for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Kat says that you can own your own deed and be a part of another village as long as they're on separate servers. That is true. Essentially,
what they're talking about server-wise is that, so you can see that there's these northern servers, so you could see all of these are technically servers, but they're not represented by servers, right? They're islands that all are unique land masses that you can sail from, to and from. Other than Defiance, this is the PvP server, so here it's represented by a actual portal. You have to port over to it from any of these to start your PvP life. If you're wanting to stay on the PvE server, so we're on Melody here. You can see Melody's the smaller of the islands, and you can sail over to Harmony here if you want, or sail over to Cadence, and then live there if you want. If you just create your own boat, sail on over.
Yep.
So where you start doesn't really matter. You'd have to pick one of these. There's also the Southern Isles, and you can see there's a lot more Southern Isles. These ones have a lot more history attached to them. They
Currently, they're
have been around for a
disconnected
long
from
time.
the new
Yeah, you
servers.
can't play on these and play on these on the same character. So these are brand new islands that have come out a month ago, about just over a month ago.
Yep, just over a month.
And so to play on them, you have to start a new character and play. So there's a lot of newer players on these servers, and the Southern Isles have the most of the history because these have been around for years, decades, a lot of them. This one's the oldest of them. And then these three came out. No, sorry. These two came out. Then I think Celebration came out. And then Pristine and Release came out. And then Xanadu. That's right. Chaos is the oldest of these servers here.
I forgot the
Don't
cloth.
tell me you forgot the cloth. Not the
I forgot
cloth. We need the cloth.
Okay, hold on.
How
Let
else
me
am I
drop
supposed to
off.
finish the spirit castles? Oh,
and
somebody's
Hellhorse
hitting
is
us.
killing me. Ah! Okay, hold on. Let me.
I failed.
I'm gonna move some of this.
Why don't you just
stuff
jump
over.
on the cart?
Well, which one is killing me? My cart. is
Your
killing
cart.
me. Chaos, I think, and Independence are the oldest. I could be wrong. Chaos might have come before Independence.
I think it did.
But
Yeah.
yeah, you think so?
Not as important to this conversation, but yeah, I think
Right.
so.
Yeah.
All right, let's move away from each other.
Hold on. I'm about to move the bricks over.
I just really need food. I'm gonna
Okay.
eat some of this.
Just moving the bricks over.
I'd
so
love
that-
how you're gonna spin that typical. Tell us, how important is it to this conversation with the stray wizard?
Very important. Okay, I'm gonna move the marble over.
I'm gonna eat all of this food,
Yeah, you
aren't
can eat
I?
it all. It's pretty much gonna eat it all. Yeah. I ate the other half, so
Okay. Yeah, it used to be called the Wilds. The Wild servers. Anyway, the point is, you should try the game.
mm-hmm. at least as important as your roadmaps. Yeah. Well,
Yeah. Sure.
did I get all the marble? Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go back for the cloth.
All right, I'll try to at least start the spirit castles. I only have a 12% chance. How
Really?
hard is a spirit castle exactly? Let me take a look.
I'm not even gonna have a chance of helping you with those. Then, if you have a
It's
12%
the
chance.
it's the level of the items, it looks like.
Yeah, but still, your level in your is it stone cutting or is it masonry?
What does it matter? It's masonry.
No, it doesn't matter. But if it's
So it says I
your
should
masonry is-
have a 42% chance at 55 masonry. So, and I have 50 masonry, but the stone bricks are really, really low quality.
Right. That's giving you a 12% chance.
Well, I'll just have to fight my way through it, I guess.
All right.
Oh, okay.
We got 3 weeks.
I got one. One's done. Or at least started.
One started.
I'm guessing that the clay doesn't matter then. So let me try with like a 9 quality clay. Oh my god, 13% with a 9 quality clay. I was using a 40 quality clay. Is it the stone brick that matters? Must be the stone brick that matters. I bet if I just read on the wiki here that the quality of the stone brick affects the success rate.
Right.
That's what it says here. On the initial creation. Then when continuing to build, the quality of the items will affect the success. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
It just sounds to me like I'm gonna have no chance of helping you.
okay.
Is all.
Just wish we didn't have to make so many of them.
Yeah.
Here, I'll try to make one to see how it looks. And we'll see what kind of percent chance if I'm using all 40 quality clay. Let's see what the chance is here. Oh, so, well, how fast is your internet, Stray Wizard? Because it's not really the largest game.
Right. I think it probably is 3 gigs.
Did I drop my
Oh.
clay? Do you have my clay in your
I
in the
moved a
cart?
whole lot of clay over there. There should
Or
be
maybe
clay.
the clay is in this cart.
The clay is in the cart. Yes.
No, I mean, I had a special clay.
Oh, you had a special clay.
I found it.
Okay. What was so special about that
So
clay?
I have 42 WOA cast on it.
Oh, don't let go of that one.
So WOA, I will combine it. And there, I've got it all combined. That's probably not a smart move to combine all that clay, actually.
Yeah, now what you're gonna do to get rid of it, like to whittle it down?
Because every single time that I fail an action, it damages the clay. So I would have to keep combining more clay to remove the damage.
Right.
I can only hope that I don't fail so much. How do I have WOA clay?
Right.
Well, I guess you take a clay, and then I got a priest
You
to cast WOA on it.
WA on it. Yeah.
Now, to keep the clay, for people that don't know, to keep the WOA on the clay, when you're combining more clay to it, just make sure that you're activating the WOA clay and not any of the other clays, because that determines whether the WOA will be on it after the combine. How long have we been playing this game? Are you talking just today, Willow?
Yeah. Today, we had
Hey, Xanda.
we need only 8 square pieces of cloth, right?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, Zandog. I started watching their YouTube videos in the 1800s.
Yeah, it's been a long time, Willow.
Yep. And
This is not too bad. I mean, I'm
just
failing,
so
but
you know,
yes.
I'm probably gonna have to go earlier than I thought I did.
Oh no. Okay.
Fortunately,
We thought we had lots of time left, but
Thought
it
we
looks
had
like we have how much time left?
probably not very long. See, I had in my mind, I thought the plan was that my family would be out until like for dinner, but apparently it was actually the opposite. They are going to be back for dinner, and now it's about 6 o'clock. So
Oh. Okay, so we might have 10 minutes, guys.
yeah, pretty much.
So yeah, so the Stray Wizard, if it's at 70%, it should be almost done. There's only 3 files that it needs to download, technically. 3 files. Thanks, nice guy. Those files is essentially a graphics file, an audio file. Wait, is there a third one? Is this just the experimental file that you don't really download anymore? I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Those files contain the game, and then you just run it. I would recommend going into the settings, though, before you go into the game and turning off the music. The game is very atmospheric, and the music, even though is nice, kind of blocks yourself from the game world. Because in this game, if you can hear people playing that are near you. So if somebody's chopping down a tree, you can hear them chopping down that tree, and the music kind of gets in the way of that.
Yeah.
And you have to turn off the music out of the game.
Most people eventually turn off the music at some point.
But yeah, I mean, just a suggestion though. Yeah.
It's actually 80 tiles.
It's exactly 80 tiles around you.
Yeah. And each tile, I think, would be 4 meters. So that's, 320 meters? Yeah. No, one tile is 4 meters by 4 meters.
Yeah. Doesn't look like that sometimes.
I know, it doesn't look like
just
it.
the way that they have it in the, when they do the math, I guess.
Okay, I'm about to arrive with the cloth.
What you could do, though, is you could turn off the music in the game and then go to Spotify and then play the music from the game.
Yeah, I think the soundtrack, the Wurm Online soundtrack, is on Spotify.
I mean, it's very close to being complete, Zach. Very close.
You know what I was kind of thinking? We should do floorboards to do the surrounding border. I think that would look sharp.
Okay. I mean, you're thinking that, but when I went to Linton and showed everybody, guess what we did?
Oh, did we do that?
We did that. Yeah.
Oh.
We could do it again, I guess.
Completely forgot. Okay, so, but doesn't it look nice? Like,
it did look nice. That's why we did it before.
So I think floorboards are much easier now, right?
Andrew.
Let's see, floorboards.
Okay. So, do we need zinc?
Floorboards.
We do need zinc. We do need zinc.
Yes. Floorboards are only 5 planks now? What?
Yeah, it's crazy. When we did... when we started the game, how many floorboards were they? Because we bought a place... We deeded a place up north and it had marsh on it, and we needed to make floorboard. And it was...
25?
25?
24 or 25?
Planks?
Yeah. Yeah.
Per floorboard.
Per floorboard.
It was a lot. 21. It was like something like that. 21, 24 per floorboard. But I feel like when we talk about this stuff, we sound like old grumpy men.
Right.
In our day, it took 44 slate bricks to make one slate floor.
Snapchat filters.
No, we have one. People can make me look like a grumpy old man if you want right now.
There you go.
You just can't see me. That's all. Like that. Back in my day, it took 44 slate bricks to make one slate floor in our house, and Adam made me make his full floor in slate bricks in the castle. The entire thing. Thousands of bricks.
It was just
Thousands.
2 tiles. It was just 2 tiles.
Now we can just do. Now it's just like what 10 slate bricks to make the floor. Oh.
Now, on our first Xanadu deed, I made a 22 tile fully slate floor, and that was before the changes. That was a pain.
Yeah, and don't worry, typical. The sad thing will come in about 15 seconds. Oh, there it goes. There's a 30-second delay between those.
So what are we gonna do about the soul demon?
What do you guys think?
Like, I wonder if we should just do pillars or something.
We do need you to make the troll.
Oh yes, the marble troll.
Yeah, Zandog, why don't you explain to us a little bit about what is the Melody Discord? That'd be interesting to know.
Right, I heard about
Okay, so
this.
one thing we could do is just make the demon, the regular demon statue, and then just paint it some color. Paint all of these guys some color.
Okay.
Oh, thanks
the
for
Stray
following
Wizard.
and thanks for stopping by, Stray Wizard. Enjoy your D&D. Maybe we'll see you in game one day. Try it out and tell us how it is. Maybe next week when we stream.
Mm-hmm. I suppose I should get my chisel.
Can you actually see the chessboard, Cats?
Can you not see the chessboard?
No, from the view, because we can't see our deed from here.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
so
from our stream.
marble.
Okay. Yeah, it'd be really cool though. I wonder where it probably cuts off around here, where we can and can't see. It would be really cool if they could make it so we could see a little further, but just in a degraded state of some kind, just to know that there's a house there. Yeah. It's a really nice location for a chessboard, even if it might be temporary. All right.
Even with all my armor on, I still couldn't pick up enough. All right.
Really?
Yeah, I need to take all my armor off.
Wait, did it go in? No, still got one more clay there. 61 damage. Uh-oh. This was my concern.
Yeah, the
So
marble
I'm
and
gonna
the slate
take
look sharp.
Oh,
They look really nice. It looks like a true chessboard. Okay, do we need any other statues?
so we do need the demon statues, but we gotta make a decision. We got to make a decision. How did the video break again?
Did it?
Did everybody else agree that the video is broken again? Huh, that's random. Considering this is the first time it's ever done that. But in saying that, okay, so we know Adam has to go. We're basically done as much as we can. So what's left that we have to do? We have to do the 4 spirit castles Then we have to make a decision on the whether we want demons or whether we want to do something else like pillars or something for that slot, because pillar is also a nice white, or another item that's nice and white. Then we wouldn't have to switch the colors. And then I think we're done. We'll have to do the floorboards, but we're pretty much ready to go. Yeah, I gotta restart that computer. I bet that computer hasn't been restarted in a long time.
Yeah.
You're about to get attacked.
Mm-hmm.
But at least for now, yeah, we might have to do a giant foundation pillar, or maybe just the start of a foundation pillar, so we don't have to make the whole one. That might be better.
Right. Yeah, exactly. The unfinished one.
And although I'm scared about that, we'll see. We'll see how far we can actually see unfinished pillars for.
Right, that's another problem. Yeah.
But at least for now, since Adam does have to go at 6 o'clock, we've been streaming for a good amount of time, 6 hours or something.
Yep.
We'll see who's around, who we can raid. Let's take a look. And then we'll start it up. Oop. Okay, so I am again going to leave this to Adam, since he's the one that has to go. Who do we want to raid? Lots of good people out. Last week we raided Fabricant. This week we've got Zek9. We have Elminster, who doesn't look like is there, and Gaffer Bobbin. So we've actually raided all of those people before.
Mm-hmm. Well, since Zek9 was in our chat for a while, let's give him some love back.
Okay. Yeah, let's go see what Zek9's up to on his deed. He's always has a good time. I was watching. Did he make it through? He was trying to do a 24-hour stream last week.
He did make it through. I saw the ending.
I didn't see the ending, but I saw a lot of it. That wasn't the ending.
What I love about watching Zek9 is that it's like watching Wurm through the newbie's perspective, because he just started with the new Steam launch, and he has all these like you can tell that he's coming from a new player perspective, because he has like all these grand ideas. He has a lot of misconceptions about the game, but like it's all coming from like such love for the game. He's having such a great time. And
all right, and Sandog, you spent some time. Let me read that out for you. The Melody Discord is a growing group of server neighbors who are looking to connect for projects, services, recruitment, knowledge, and communication. It offers an info channel full of Wurm-related links to tools and services, a place to post your community, non-deed-based projects, a mayor's list, and more. So for people that that live on Melody, click that link and see what it is. I'll join that sometime today.
Awesome.
But until next week, we will have a finished chessboard. I swear. I know I said that we'll have a finished chessboard by the end of this episode, but that was not the case. We'll have it done by next week. But until then, thanks everyone for joining. Let's go give a big hello to Zek9 right now. And until then, thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you in the game.